In this example, we want to write the equation for the inverse function. We're given that the function is 2 times 3 to the x. What kind of function is this? This is an exponential function. Next, you wanted to identify what is your base. Your base here would be the number right next to the x, so that will be 3. And what other transformations do you notice? What does the 2 do to it? The 2 is a vertical dilation by 2 because it's in front. So now for the inverse function of an exponential function would be logs. So this, your inverse function, you're going to write f to the negative 1x, that's the notation for an inverse function, is going to be log. Now what is your base? Your base is the same, it'll be 3. Now because in the exponential function it was a vertical dilation by 2, so you need to think what will be the effect on its inverse. Think the opposite. The opposite of vertical would be horizontal. So this is, will have a horizontal dilation by 2. Whenever it's horizontal dilation, you're going to have it inside of the parentheses. And then since it's by 2, do the opposite. So therefore, it's 1/2, or you can write x over 2. Let's do another example. So let's say we have f of x equals to log base 4 of x over 2. So this is a log function. What is the inverse of a log function? It will be an exponential function. The same steps apply. You want to find your base. The base of this log function is 4. Look for the little number. Now, what does the x over 2 do? We know it's inside of the parentheses, so therefore it must be a horizontal dilation. But by what? It's not going to be by 1/2. You need to do the opposite, so therefore it's going to be by 2. Now to write the exponential function, we know that it's going to be, you're going to write f to the negative 1x because that's the inverse of it. Now what is your base? Your base is 4, so we know it's 4 to the x. Now in the log function, we know it's a horizontal dilation by 2, so therefore in the exponential function, what is the effect of it? Do the opposite. Instead of horizontal, it will be vertical. Vertical dilation by 2. Now where does the 2 go? Well, it's a vertical dilation, so it's going to go right in front. So 2 times 4 to the x.